ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes. Boy, that is good news.
It is the 28th day of June, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday morning on the Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Let's get her started. Storming outside right now in the Twin Cities, but who knows what's doing where you are and when you are right now. But I know the Power Trip's about to start. John Kriesel is here. We got Mark Parrish coming in. We got Marty Galarnar. We got a cast of thousands. Let's go. Here's Neil Brennan, some comedy on a Friday morning. Now, you come on in. I'm glad you're here.
Mental health got way more mainstream. Like, very few people used to talk about it, and now it's like a true movement. ESPN's always carrying on about how athletes need to have good mental health. And I want everyone to have great mental health, but not athletes. Guys, we need our athletes to be total psychos. You know what I'm saying that? You know what I call an athlete with good mental health? An assistant coach is what I call him. What documentary did we all watch about basketball during COVID? Last Dance, correct. Did Michael Jordan seem mentally healthy to you in the slightest? Giant mansion, one chair. Here's what we learned during The Last Dance. We learned that Michael Jordan's hobby was basketball, but his passion was revenge.
On your side, you hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors,
It's raining like crazy. It's an absolute deluge. Is that the right word in the Twin Cities? But who cares? We're indoors. We're not working outside. And John Kriesel's here. It's Friday.
What's up?
Hi, buddy.
How's it going?
Hi, John.
Hello.
It's a downpour.
It really is.
It really is.
The roads are not great.
It's moist.
They want to get the jet dryers out. They can't do it yet. But
Yeah. I think they're going to just postpone it until tomorrow. Does that go?
I think so, too.
Thankfully, it didn't look like lots of thunder. I saw a couple flashes, but just keeping an eye, making sure that the flight from Boston gets in, because I can't leave here unless there's a plane.
Oh, where are you going?
Coronado, California.
Oh, well, that's right, baby. 4th of July week coming up, baby.
Yes.
Oh, good
The most
for you.
awesome place on the planet for 4th of July. The most patriotic, it's the military people there, because there's a large Navy base. We'll be golfing. We'll be going to the I-Bar, which is the actual bar that you see the replica of on Top Gun Maverick. So, yeah, it's always cool.
If Las Vegas set a line for over-under number of years before you moved to San Diego, California, what's the over-under?
It'd have to be 1 million. I will not move out there. I will not live in California.
Just constantly travel to San Diego.
Yep, 2 to 3 times a year. It's nice to have an escape. Same reason why many years ago people would be like, "Oh, you should move to Vegas." No, it's a fun escape. But since then, Coronado/San Diego has passed Vegas for my favorite city.
Deadwood, pass it yet?
Deadwood is, for me, right on the heels of Vegas.
Yeah.
I think probably better in my book, just because I like the vibe.
Yeah, me too.
But, Vegas has everything you need. I'm just tired of, every 30 seconds how expensive Vegas gets, just for the sake of being expensive. But people pay it, and I pay it. So
yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. You would think with the money you dump out there,
what
they
the
would
hell's
lower
that supposed
prices.
to mean?
Yeah, right. He's got a point. I asked him about that last time. I was like, "Well, hasn't Corey been on here?" They were like, "Yeah."
Yeah, we're waiting to give raises until he comes out here.
Yeah.
There's a bronze statue of him.
Yeah.
There used to be a bronze statue of my ass at Planet Hollywood.
Did they really?
Right by the escalators there.
You owned
Me
a
and
donkey?
like 6 of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
With
They took
just
that down, though.
smooth slabs.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
The smoothest.
He's a smooth operator.
I always thought it was
great
weird when
point.
families took pictures in front of that.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
They got rid of that, right?
Yeah, it's gone.
Why did they do that?
Because your brother was trying to motorboat.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And Rosie and Lawyer Lambert would just stand there.
How many photos of our group, though, or there'd be like late at night walking around trying to find a slot machine, and one of our buddies would be checking the oil of those things. And you're like, alone, unsupervised.
Yeah.
Where you're like, where's the rest of the guys? I think the roulette table over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Tim, your guy Tim, dry hump a slot machine.
You can't prove that, Danny.
I can't imagine what he's done to those bronze asses at Planet Hollywood back in the day. He must have just given her the business. All six of them.
Ladies, what can you say?
That
statue doesn't look at all as hot as the Wonka machine. I mean,
correct.
Yeah. That Wonka machine is sexy as hell.
Yeah, the word is that sculpture's been removed. It'll be back about 9.5 months.
Right, brilliant.
It's like an elephant.
They made a move in with his aunt in Tennessee, and just to take care of some business, it'll be back.
Parrish will be back today.
Yeah,
Marty
he will,
Gellner
that's right.
will be back today. We'll play initials at
I brought a
8:15.
sweet antique hat in.
Oh, yeah.
For Marty, right? So this is the bit that you guys were talking about when I was gone?
Yeah, right, huh?
Something about her wearing an antique hat.
Yeah, she said, she didn't say anything about it. I did it without her asking, which is never a good idea when it comes to the ladies, in a million ways. But I thought this would be a cute hat on her, so I bought it. And we'll see if she puts it on. And if she doesn't like it,
then you'll probably wear it.
I'll find a lady for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's raining outside. Ladies, we need to wear a hat for
lot.
their sweet hair.
We need the rain.
That's what
Really
we need.
do.
Such a dry situation out there.
Been a couple of days.
We need some moist. Sure.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite words. I like the word moist.
You love it.
Yeah. I get very comfortable when people say it around me.
You know what makes you moist is the NHL draft.
Yeah, you can't wait. Hawk's going.
I was, I can't go because I was last night at Bronny James's party.
Yeah.
I was way out.
Right.
How was
that? Busy.
Yeah.
Busy. Yeah.
How many rounds were last night?
2 or 1. There was only 1, right?
What? Yeah, Hawk, how much of it did you watch?
I didn't watch a single bit of it. I didn't know till right now that Bronny, the quicker picker up, went to the Lakers.
Oh.
Yeah, pick 55. One of the
They
most
took
predictable picks of all time.
He got picked because of his skill, not any other reason. I don't know why you say
He's
that.
pretty good, but
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
obviously this is a nepotism situation, but still. I hope for the kid's sake he actually figures it out.
For the sake of your kids.
I don't like to just root for people to fail. This would be kind of funny. It's just such a weird situation. And
But if you're cheering for him to fail, aren't you really cheering against LeBron, though?
yes, I can't stand
That's
LeBron.
my point, though. Is
but that's
I feel
not his
bad for
kid's fault.
Bronny, right? Because by all accounts, he's a super good kid, works hard, had cardiac arrest, whatever,
Right.
less than a year ago. Some scary stuff. He was the 20th ranked prospect in the country a year ago.
Yeah.
Right? So makes sense that he's drafted. He was a top 20 prospect a year ago.
So the reason for the fall is his heart, or
Well, and he didn't play a lot at USC.
Okay.
I think he played under 20 minutes a game and averaged like 5 points a game. So he didn't get in a lot.
Yeah.
And he missed a lot of time, missed the start of the year because of the heart scare.
Yep. So we'll see. I will watch.
Barracuda.
I could I could not care less
Sure.
about the Lakers, but I will watch because that is cool getting to play professional basketball with your son is awesome.
Hey, the Wolves traded back about 96 times last night in the second round. Didn't end up taking a pick. Just traded, and just got out. I saw a couple of people suggest this on social media. Why not draft Bronny James with no intention of keeping him, but just hold him hostage for something?
That'd be
for
fun.
the Lakers. I'm surprised another team didn't do that and just call Rich Paul's bluff and say, "Oh, we don't expect him to play here, but he's not playing for the Lakers unless you give us blank."
Yeah.
That would have been kind of fun to hold Bronny James hostage.
And then Sunday Facts that just says "kiss me."
Yeah.
Kiss me.
Kiss me. People thought Boston was gonna do that because they were picked 54.
So now,
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it would have been funny.
NHL draft is going to be second, third, and fourth. Like, what rounds are today?
I think just the first round, if I'm not mistaken, will be tonight, and then
Oh, the first round is tonight.
First
I
round
thought.
is
okay.
tonight at the Cube at Deadwood.
Well, I'm curious. I'm curious to see because our guy, Kurt Zellers, former Speaker of the House when I was in office, his son, who was just little guy hanging out on the House floor, he's projected to be a third roundish pick. Will Zellers.
Where does he play?
Good question.
Good question.
But I mean, is he a high school kid, juniors, college? Where's he at?
USHL. Green Bay this fall, playing juniors in the USHL, then to play for North Dakota for the Fighting Hawktuas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the fall of 2025, he will be playing for the Fighting Hawktuas.
That's cool.
So, yeah, so that's, and again, it just makes me feel super old because I remember him just being, and he's not little anymore, that's for sure. So, good luck to him this weekend.
Go get him.
He's a big fan of the show as well. So,
well, then we love him.
Yeah, we love him.
We do. Go get him, Will.
Who in here over there has been to Boston?
I have.
Just the airport.
Do you drink what do you like? Do you have like black coffee or do you put like cream in your coffee?
Me?
Any of you?
I just drink straight black coffee.
I toss a little bit of cream in there.
When you go to Boston, is it Boston cream? You put in there?
Isn't that the donut?
Yeah.
Man, I would eat one of those.
No surprise.
I won that bet.
Okay. Well, obviously, if donuts showed up here, we'd all have
They
them.
are going to show up here in a bit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Our friends from Bell Baker coming in today, and they're bringing some, what do they call them, dog tails?
Oh, not the puppy dog tails.
Yes,
Oh, no, from Isle of Bun?
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, man. That's what you heard I said.
That frosting is 100 out of 100.
That's, if I was ever on death row,
you will be.
I don't know what the maximum number of requests is.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's like Cane's, State Fair cheese curds. I need Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Yeah,
I need
a kiss
Annie
from
Ann's
a
pretzels.
man.
Right. I need a kiss from a man. I need Seal to sing a kiss from a rose. I need
Great
a lot
song.
of things. I don't know how many things I can ask for, but that's in the conversation. That's one of the best things in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
The puppy dog tails from, is it just called, is it Isle of Bun? Isle Bun? What is it called?
I think it's Isle of Bun.
Why do I always forget the name of it? Isle of Bun?
No, you got
John, do you know what we're talking about or not?
I don't.
Dude,
Oh, sweet hell.
are they going to be here
Isle
before John?
Bun and coffee.
Yes, they
Isle
should be here
Bun.
before
Just
we
Isle
leave.
Bun and coffee.
Dude,
I mean, it's so elite.
It's spectacular.
Free advertising.
They're
Holy, it's A+.
spectacular.
It's my favorite.
And it's not named after you guys. Is it?
Right.
I'll tell you what.
Brilliant.
I'll tell you what. I have a hard time not choking to death when I eat them.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
I eat them so quickly I can't stop.
and I want
You got to give him that hawk to it
I have to
first.
do that. I have to do that.
We can talk in the break and give you some tips.
You know what?
God.
You've given me those tips before, and I've told you a million times. I can't dislocate my jaw like you can.
Unhinge it like
Yeah,
a
it's
snake.
weird how he does it. He looks like a character in a scary movie.
Rosie.
Priest, these things are so good. It would be a problem if they were in Plymouth.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Because it takes me about 30 minutes to get there, and then I got to park, and I'm like, am I really going to go like an hour and 15 round trip? So I almost never get it, but when I do, it's worth the drive every time.
Yeah, that's how I feel about prostitution.
Same.
You can get them frozen, sent to your house frozen. You can heat them
Well,
up.
God
do you
damn it.
believe?
Why did you tell me
That's
that?
it.
No,
Is that the right song?
No.
What song is it?
Man, is it okay
Let
that
it
we
go?
bring this
That's
up?
it. Thank
As
you.
John said, this isn't about any of us.
What?
Right.
Do they have a sandwich named after us?
I mean, I wish I knew what the rest of the menu at Isle Bun and Coffee was.
Oh, well, you know what's weird about that?
The owner's here?
He's here.
Oh.
Well, then hand him a microphone and some headsets so he could
He can hear
our
us.
questions and then answer them. So, sir, you work at Isle Bun and you're responsible for the puppy dog tails?
My name is Johnny Isle. I work
Oh, Johnny Isle. So, okay, I didn't know it was named after somebody.
Why can't we hear it?
Well, hang on. Rosie's going to give him the microphone, and I assume Rosie will give him his headset so he can hear the questions. Otherwise, he's not going to hear what I'm asking him. Right, sir? So anyway, so when did these things start? No, when did the
Sir.
when did the Isle Bun and Coffee puppy dogs tails start, sir?
Why won't Rosie move?
Why won't Rosie just give him the microphone and give him the headset?
Right. Poor Ian.
I mean,
This is
he can't hear that we're trying to get him to stop. I asked him 3 questions. The guy won't even listen. Why won't Rosie just give him the microphone?
Sir, get closer to the microphone.
Do you guys sell other pastries and whatnot, or is it just the puppy dog tails? Did you just say you?
I think
They're
so.
killing dogs? That couldn't have been right. I wish he would be closer to the microphone so I could understand what he's saying.
I wish Rosie would move.
Yeah, I wonder why a broadcaster 40, 50 years in the making doesn't understand that a guy off the microphone and can't hear our questions would be a problem.
Well, it's about him, so it's okay.
Yeah, right. And Steen.
Brilliant.
He walked in on Tuesday and was like, real funny, Hawkey.
He didn't know. By the way, you think he was talking about that. He wasn't. He was talking about something else. He did not get that reference. I swear to God he did. I'm not kidding you. We were making fun of him about something else, too.
No.
No, I'm serious. I wish I could remember what the other thing was we were making fun of him about. But he did not get that reference. I'm telling you, he did not. He thinks we're making fun of somebody else.
Gets paid to just get roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like my sister.
Common called me yesterday, and he ripped him for about a half hour.
You know, it's not funny if you do it to somebody on the phone. That's real ripping.
Yeah, that's actual ripping.
That's being mean.
Yeah.
Well,
We both ripped him.
I don't have time to do that anymore. If you called me, wanted to rip Rosie for 30 minutes, about 3 minutes, and I'd go, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why are you... You called me at home for this? We'll just do it tomorrow morning. I'll see you at 5:30.
Yeah,
what are we doing?
On the air.
Yeah, we'll do it. Why? Exactly. This should be on the air.
I got puppy dog tails to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Plus,
God.
you got to
just
get back to
ruined my
your
day.
Plus, you got to get back to your wife, Amy.
Well played,
That's
Zach.
it, right?
Radio for 5 people.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, you didn't.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show on a Friday after this on the Fan.
The Fan.
5:50. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday. Main man John Kriesel's here.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
When do you leave? Today.
A few hours, yeah, today.
Yeah.
Yep, little Chloe's excited.
I bet, man.
She, and I, at this age in parenting, I try and stay just, all right, it's all good, and appreciate the small things. She ended up in her bed in the middle of the night.
Right.
And was so excited for today. And then she's like, we're like, all right, you got to stop talking, go to sleep. And I don't know what time it was even, probably 1 a.m. or something. And then she's like, okay, you guys just close your eyes and think of Coronado, and then you might dream about it. And pretty soon we're going to, cutest thing ever.
That's the best.
Seeing how excited she is. We went and got her some new 4th of July sandals with the red, white, and blue. Yeah. It's cute.
It's the best in the world, man.
I'm excited.
Super cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right, man. Well, enjoy that. That's cool.
Yeah, it goes quick.
Yeah, what are you guys doing for the 4th?
Let's see. I got a gig. Let's see. That would be Friday night. Did we play Delano this year, I think, on July 3rd? Yeah, I think it's the July 3rd.
That's a huge party, right?
I believe so. I should look.
Yeah.
I should probably know
Big
what I'm
ass
doing in my
tent.
life.
That's how busy you are. That's good.
That's good. Real good. Oh, we do Annandale on July 4th.
Oh.
And Delano on July 3rd.
Do you hang out and watch fireworks?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually, I believe, yes, they happen right at the end of our show.
Awesome.
So as we're loading up, they're going on, man. Man,
The best.
Annandale's a hell of a place.
Kicks ass.
That's-
I've never been.
Annandale Wells.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah,
What
it's
a beauty.
couple years up there.
Feels like Lord of the
Beautiful.
Rings.
Beautiful
Arendelle.
area.
Corey, what are you doing?
He usually likes to travel to countries that don't like the United States and then celebrate with them.
Hopefully ones that we're watching last night.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my
Oh, my
God.
God, dude.
Ugh.
That was bad.
Come on.
That was bad on both
It's
sides.
the
for
end
sure.
Oh,
of
my
the
God.
world
It was
as we
horrible.
I
know
don't think
it.
either
I
party
loved
wants
it.
to win.
No,
No.
when they
loved
started
it.
arguing about golf,
And who can
what
hit
are-
it
That
farther?
was,
we doing?
it
over.
was an SNL bit. And here,
Yeah.
I mean, it is, and of course, can't rip one because then, well, what about your guy? I don't have a guy. This is the only time in my adult life that I'm leaving the top of the ballot open. I am not voting for either of them.
Is that right?
That is
Really?
correct, yes.
Oh, wow.
Out of principle.
Yeah.
I won't vote for Biden because I disagree with him. I don't think he's equipped to be president. I don't think many people watching could say that they are. And I refuse to vote for the convicted felon. Before he was convicted, I refused to vote for him. So, weird spot to be in, but
It's the worst.
I think,
It's the worst.
I truly think, and I'm not a conspiracy guy, obviously the people that know President Biden have to know that this is how it was going to end up.
That's what I'm saying.
They have to know. And this is I believe, the earliest presidential debate in modern history.
I think you're right.
So
That's
it
what
was
they
their
said.
idea.
Yes.
What's the purpose? Now, this is after the primaries. So the delegates are all spoken for, but the endorsing convention is in August. I think this all along was a polite way, and it doesn't turn out to be polite because that was embarrassing last night, to get enough support to say, listen, you've got to step down not, finish your term, and then they're going to pick someone else. Then the power brokers get to pick who the nominee is instead of the people, similar to how, Bernie Sanders was on path to win before, and then they railroaded him and put Biden in there. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting, but really not inspired. My hope is that this S show is waking up younger people to get involved, because we can't have this ever again.
Well, both parties had 4 years to get somebody ready.
Right.
To destroy the other side, right? Because if either party had somebody in their mid-40s that could speak clearly and cohesively, like, come on. Like, both parties should be embarrassed that this is the best they have.
Yeah, 100%.
It sucks.
And
It sucked last night.
This sucked.
It was depressing as hell.
Yeah. This was the debate last night was put on a very easy tee for Donald Trump to hit over the fence. And he couldn't.
He should have just ceded his time in the beginning when he saw how it was going. He should have just said, you know what, why don't you just keep...
But he can't help himself.
He couldn't help himself. And to your point, John, the Biden campaign agreed to this, and actually it was their idea. So you have the earliest debate, as you mentioned. The next one's not till September.
Right.
Well after the DNC. So if you're looking for, hey, try out, let's see how he does. If he doesn't do well, we can get a new guy in, and for the next debate, we'll have the new person, whoever it is.
Correct.
So,
and it's a short enough time that you're not going to be able to really get into the issues.
Yeah.
And go, I disagree with this person. I disagree. And so
the issues didn't matter last night.
No.
It was all about performance, right?
Yeah.
Nobody was really going, well, I want to know what their policy on blank is. It was just, well, that guy can't talk and that guy's lying.
Yeah.
So it was all performative. It had nothing to do with, that's a new idea.
Answer. One of them, he never answered.
No, it was, we're going to go back to something that was 5 questions.
Yeah.
No, just, it was, entertaining in a very sad way.
In a depressing way.
It was like watching the video of that guy in the crosswalk.
Ugh. Oh, you watched that?
Yeah.
Oh,
man. Just when they were describing it yesterday, I'm like, I can't watch that.
I watched a heavily blurred vision of it.
Worse.
I've seen a lot worse,
Oh, yeah.
And I watched that instead of starting The Bear. What am I doing?
I haven't watched The Bear yet.
I haven't either. I got caught up in the draft on night one because Rosie's guy, Rob Dillingham, went to the Minnesota Timberwolves on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. He plays a lot like John Morant.
Yeah.
And then last night was the goddamn debate, and I got sucked into that, too. Couldn't believe it.
This country needs a master debater.
Sure does.
I'm convinced neither party wants the presidency.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
It's like we want somebody else to take all the blame, so we can just stand out here and complain about it.
You know what it was like? It was like paying $500+ for a ticket to go watch the Vikings-Raiders game in Las Vegas.
Right.
But at least there, the beer was flowing.
Yeah.
True.
And I wonder, there has to be a reason they do it, because it's both parties, and it's not just this presidential cycle, it's almost all of them. Why do they have to say every time, talk about job creation? Well, I made the most jobs of any president ever. And then the other guy goes, well, I made the most jobs of any president ever. It's never like, hey, we're one of the 4 or 5 best, producers of jobs of all time. It's always the best.
Yeah.
They can't all be statistically the best every single time, but both of them, nope.
Yeah, what are you, Tina Turner?
And you had to...
So annoying.
And then you've got to throw in people were amazed by it. People were in awe of us. Trump will say that. And then everything was just, it was so ridiculous. And then Biden ripping Trump for losing a ton of jobs. And then Trump refused to take that and flip it on him and say that was because of the pandemic that you said was devastating. So it's like the debate prep, I don't know if they were listening. I know Biden probably was or was napping or what.
I don't know. Over-prepared.
And Trump just doesn't listen to anybody.
Trump just wings it.
Listen, I'm 53 and I feel I'm too old to be president because I can't remember where my keys are right now.
Well, it's funny looking at
Are they in your pocket?
Yep. You know what? Thanks. They are. Thank you. See?
You look at some of these other presidents we've had and it's like they were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were geniuses.
We had one of them that was getting BJ's under the desk.
Yeah, that's my kind of guy.
Imagine either of these two.
Remember when that was the worst problem facing us?
What's that?
Remember when that was the worst problem facing us?
It should be noted, I can't say for Bill, but I know George W. Bush still younger than these two.
Yeah.
And he was president 20 plus years ago. I mean, this is...
Oh, wow.
It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable, man.
But you were saying, Chris? Sorry.
I can't remember.
No, Clinton is 77.
Yeah.
Clinton is younger than both of these guys, and he was president in 1990, technically 3.
Yeah, so how old was he when he was getting dome?
Right.
Well, I mean,
so what?
pretty much early 17 plus.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, imagine now an intern looking at either of these two being like,
ooh. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
no. They'd have to an IV of Blue Chew.
That ain't worth the promotion.
Right.
Smoke it.
Right.
The cigar would be the only
Did
thing
you
that
fall
could get
asleep?
Right.
Did you fall asleep?
It's a lot like watching the Harlem Globetrotters and the Washington Generals. Just they're going back and forth. They don't care. It's the two-party system, and it's a shame.
You know what the worst part is 5 minutes in, I knew I could turn it off because I knew it was going to be worthless. But I just, for cultural connection, because I knew everybody else was going to watch it, I'm like, I got to see how bad this gets. And then I just couldn't turn it off. I don't want to, whatever the next one is, you said September or whatever. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch the rest of them, but if they're all going to be this bad, I got to see how bad it gets.
Right. I did like the format, though. I think the moderators need to hold them accountable to answer the question. When Trump kept saying, to go back to this, the problem was, Jake said, I'm going to ask the question, you do with this time what you want. No, you got to press them on, answer the question, answer the question.
Or cut them off. Right, turn the mic off.
Exactly.
Answer the question and move on.
It's going to be like that. So otherwise,
there should never be a crowd at a debate again.
I agree.
That was nice, too.
No hooting and hollering or whatever.
Yeah.
Hooting leads to hollering.
Yes, and then diddling.
Damn right it does.
All right, front page sports in a second. Parrish later, Marnie later, initials later, Mr. Z at like 6:20. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Power Hour begins at 8 a.m. It's powered by Quantum Fiber. You can watch KFAN.com/watch weekdays at 8. All thanks to Quantum Fiber.
Yeah, today you'll be able to watch us play them initials games.
Yeah. Who's playing today? Just the reg?
Cast of characters.
Usual crew.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I will limit the split screen time.
Why? You get in trouble?
Were there hand gestures that were inappropriate?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Is that right?
Someone tossing DNA?
Always.
And then we are off next Friday for the 4th of July weekend.
That's
and then
right.
the following Friday, we're at Detroit Lakes for the first initials major of the year. And don't forget, one Rube gets to play, too. We're going to pick a rando name out of the audience. So 2 weeks from today, the second major of the year, Detroit Lakes. We love Water Carnival.
Should I bring some books?
Yeah.
I should bring some books to sell.
You're damn right you should.
I should.
Absolutely.
Chloe can run the shop.
Oh, that'd be great.
And you get to defend your title.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Again, we were like, let's bring Ben to one of these. Let's bring Carly. Let's bring some of the,
Steve Lombardozzi.
And then you went out and freaking won. And now we're like, what do we do? Do we invite John back? The guy won. What do we do?
Any of you tubby bastards ever see the movie Defending Your Life?
No, but you talk about it all the time.
No.
That's
I
the
think I did
Brooks movie, right?
Yeah, Albert
way
Brooks,
long ago.
Albert Brooks and what's her
Tubby
face?
bastards.
What's her name? The really pretty Meryl Streep. Mm-hmm. Great movie. Fantastic. Little clever little movie where Albert Brooks dies and he goes to the holding place. And
Purgatory.
Yes, yeah. It's like, but it's really nice. And your whole job it's like going to Vegas. But when you wake up in the morning, you go to court to defend your life, to decide whether or not you got to go back to Earth and try again, or you get to go to heaven. It's really, really well.
Oh, either way, you get to go back and try again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so
yeah.
it's a free roll.
Yeah, it is. But you want to go to heaven. You want to be done with it because you're like, why would I want to go back down there? That place sucks. There's nobody to vote for.
But if you got nothing to lose, if you just keep getting do-overs, I might be like, hey, I'm not ready to go up there. Let's go back down there and wreak some havoc.
What do you think happened when Dahmer got up there? Did they say, you know what? Back to go.
Yeah.
We're going to bend the rules.
Did you learn your lesson?
If not, we're going to send you back down there.
And then he
Please
goes,
stop chewing on your lawyer.
Yeah, he goes, I did learn a lesson. I'm going to use salt next time.
That's correct.
I'm going to hide it better next
Need to
time.
slow cook those sumbitches.
Oh, man.
I live in a bigger city where people care less.
Yeah, New York. Do you think they would have missed those?
There
people?
got to be some European countries where they wouldn't miss anybody.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
Right? What was I thinking?
Milwaukee.
I love Milwaukee, though.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee
That's what I'm saying. Milwaukee's the best.
Didn't love it in the early 90s.
No.
When dudes were getting eaten left and right.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You like what you like.
It's true.
Should we do front page sports?
I don't know,
I
Corey.
guess.
I guess probably so. Is there any sports happening?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Presented by Holiday Station
I
Stores.
love Holiday.
Holiday Station Stores, they have Celsius, of course, at Holiday. You can buy 2, get 1 free at Holiday, which is pretty cool. Those 12 ounces or the 16 ounces, get a couple of Celsiuses, and you get a third one for free. And they have an exclusive flavor, which is called watermelon lemon.
Hey,
Only at our friends at Holiday.
Sounds
Corey,
amazing.
do your old eyes work well enough to see this?
This is
my
a mug.
There are many
Something?
like
Yep.
it, but this one is mine.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, I guess a Holiday. This is from Holiday, right? It also says Circle K on the side, by the way, same company.
Yeah.
I bought this at Holiday, and I walked over, and I realized I just love their ice, man. You know, get the one pop machine's got the ice with the big old hunks. That's cool. I'll take that. But the little square pieces of ice, I don't know what you call that. It's the best
Zach,
ice
you're
going.
an ice
What is
nerd.
that ice
You
called?
probably know.
You talking about cubed?
Yeah, but it's little tiny cubes. It's like the kind you used
Like
to
a
get Dairy Queen.
Cane's?
Yeah, that's
Cane's
exactly
ice?
that's the kind of ice they got. So choose the
Really?
right pop machine.
They have ice makers that you can get for home that make that kind of ice. But
love
I
it.
forget what it's called.
They have it at Costco.
What is it called? What is that type of? Anyway, so there's 2 pop machines at every Holiday. The right side has the big ice. That's fine. The left side has a little ice. Always get the left side. The best.
64686.
Only if she's 5'3".
What is that ice called?
Crushed?
Crush.
I think
That's crush.
I mean,
Why did it?
I think you're right. I think it's crush.
I thought that right away, but like the way you guys were making it sound, I thought there was like some fancy. Yeah, there's crushed
We
and
can't
cube.
let Biden anymore.
No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. I told
He
you.
would have known what
I
it's called.
cannot. No, he wouldn't have. I cannot. I cannot run for president either.
Regular cube, full cube, half cube, nugget ice, flake ice, crescent ice, gourmet ice.
That's too many. Too many varieties.
Vanilla ice.
yeah.
Thank you. Ice baby.
Iced
Hot
tea.
Tua.
I don't know.
She needs to run for president.
I'd vote for her today.
She has brought this country together.
Yeah. What if we threw something together and we just ran under the I don't know, they ain't nobody worth a damn party.
Right.
And you were the president and I'll go vice president. No, I'm busy. Who wants to be vice president? Tim. Let's make Tim vice president.
Can I be the chicken czar?
You could. You could be the secretary of chicken.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd like to be
Of poultry?
inspector of breasts.
You're not talking chicken?
You can do that.
Yeah, I'm not talking about anything to do with the presidency.
I don't know if you guys talked about it yesterday, but I saw a little blip on the
Wiener?
old Twitter machine that Edmonton Oilers fan
Yeah.
got a Playboy deal.
She sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it, and it looks pretty good.
You approve?
I do. She does a good job being naked. She's talented at it. Not completely, not bare ass.
Sauce, I'm going to leave this up to you because I know this seems to trigger you a little bit. So the biggest story in sports, you want me to lead with it or not?
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Is it poker?
No, it's Bronny.
No, it's poker.
Yeah.
Daniel Negreanu won his 7th bracelet after an 11-year drought. But one of the biggest names in the world of poker won the $50K PPC for just shy of $1.2 million. He's now 7th all-time with 7 bracelets. Phil Hellmuth still number 1 with 17. Phil Ivey number 2 with 11. But Daniel ends an 11-year drought.
You know what you're like, Corey? Can I tell you what you're like?
Go on.
You're like a Minnesota sports team because you're done, and then like 12 years later, the season ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just took for granted the World Series of Poker had been over for a week. You've been home for a long time.
It still goes for, another 2 weeks.
All right.
Am I going to win that bet?
Well, we had another sweat. Chuck Kersey, a local guy, got 6th out of 10,000 plus in the Millionaire Maker, and he won almost $300,000. But so another sweat, but another win for Sauce because Sauce bet against the state of Minnesota, and we're almost through 65 or 66.
Yeah.
You do like to bet against Minnesota. So we're about 2/3 of the way through the World Series of Poker and no Minnesota bracelets so far this year. So if you get the whole way through, I owe you $100.
Nugget ice, by the way.
Nugget ice.
That's it. Nugget ice. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kayla.
She's right. That place, that ice is the best ice going.
Didn't know that I was married to an ice sommelier.
Oh, she's from where?
The actor from, what's that show?
Debbie Does Dallas?
Yeah.
Mike's apartment.
Yep.
Mike's Bang Bus.
The Minnesota
Mike's apartment
Timberwolves.
wailed.
The Timberwolves traded Wendell Moore and pick 37 to move back in the draft, all the way back to pick 53. It was just a salary dump to get rid of Wendell Moore.
I had a celery dump last night.
So they moved back to pick 53. Then they traded back again to pick 57. And then they traded pick 57 to Toronto. So they moved back basically 3 times and just out of the draft altogether. So Wendell Moore is essentially your standard late first-round pick. This is how worthless they normally are. Check this out. He was the 26th pick in 2022. Right, just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Did you see his career numbers? You see that in the story? He played 54 games with the Timberwolves over, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
He got in 54 games. What did he average in terms of points per game in his Timberwolves career?
A half.
1.1.
That is the exact right answer. 1.1 points a game.
Nice job, Johnny boy.
You did it.
So
I'm so proud
the
of myself.
26th pick in the draft.
That's hideous.
Played 54 games for us and got 1.1 points a game. I mean, but that's,
salary.
That's why, like, when you take a gamble on Terrence Shannon Jr. at 27, he probably should have gone a little earlier than that. So you have not a lot to lose.
Right.
But those late round picks now, first round picks, cost you about $2 and change a year. So this is just, we're going to bring another one in Terrence Shannon, so we got to get rid of the one that's going nowhere, Wendell Moore. I don't know if it's anything more than that, but look, he played 54 games over a couple seasons. He technically had worse seats than Mark Rosen for most of those games.
Yes, well said. And most of the time, because he was the 14th or 15th guy on the bench, he probably sat on the floor. Because you always see
something Rosie would never do.
No, he would never do. No. How much do those tickets cost?
Let's just leave it at that.
You guys see the picture I just texted you guys?
Yeah, what is
That's
that?
beautiful.
Yeah, just guess where that is. Just I'll tell you it's
Ireland.
It's not the United States. Guess what country that is.
Netherlands?
I'm going to say that is
Switzerland?
Let's go Scotland.
Ireland.
That is Prague.
How
beautiful is that?
That is awesome.
Our guy's been telling us we got to go, and I even had a trip booked there one time. We had to cancel it because of some stupid disease that was killing everybody. I want to go to there. Look at that.
I want to sit on that patio right there and sip cocktails.
Yes.
That's
right
what
by
I'm
that
saying.
water.
Right there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I picture Prague as being like downtown bad side of Moscow. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
It
when I
just
say the word.
sounds kind of snotty too. Oh,
Right.
I'm going to Prague.
Yeah, right. From what I hear, it's so inexpensive.
Everybody
and
says
so
it's
beautiful.
sweet.
Can't afford not to go there.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I got to go places.
Life's
Are
too
you
short.
Do you
yeah.
still have Christmas plans?
I sure do, yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on being alive then. What do you mean?
No.
Well, plans can change.
Where you're going to go?
Yes, I'm definitely going to the Netherlands to give myself the Christmas present. Christmas president. That's Christmas present of a lifetime, and that is 17 days in the red light district till I run out of money.
No.
Well, that'll be a day and a half.
Yep. You'll be back by Monday.
I'll be working on the red light district.
Yeah, you will.
By my way home.
The Twins beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 13-6. They led 11-0 after Buxton hit a 3-run home run in the fourth. David Festa made his Major League Baseball debut, went 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 strikeouts, gave up a home run. Look it up on your phone. The Twins have won 4 of 5 and are now at Seattle tonight, Saturday, and Sunday.
Any word on Carlos's injury because he got beamed?
Yeah, the X-rays were negative.
Okay.
Duh.
They said not at the table, Carlos.
Yeah. They need him. He's the best player on the team.
He's been on a tear.
Yeah, he has. I wonder if they'll bring up Brooks Lee, who I think has 6 home runs
It's
in
time.
7 days. Yeah.
Duh.
It is time.
It
So
is
good.
time.
And the NHL draft is tonight. Las Vegas, the Sphere in Las Vegas, the home of the NHL draft. Again, I cannot believe that they beat the NBA to the Sphere as well. What is the NBA doing? Taking time, getting to Las Vegas. The Wild pick 13th tonight.
More
Zachary?
important, because I can talk about this. I actually don't know too much about the potential draft picks at 13, 14, so I'm not going to pretend like I know.
Well, just do it after we draft.
Just compare somebody to John Moran. That'll make sense.
This guy's got a lot of Wayne Gretzky in him. No, the
Wayne took him to dinner.
Different
Wayne.
Yeah, different Wayne. Don't be weird.
The Calder trophy which recognizes the best rookie in the league, Brock Faber, wasn't probably going to win because Connor Bedard and the popularity contest, but that was an absolute joke yesterday.
Correct.
He got smoked in the voting. Should have been way closer, and the fact that somebody voted. And it must have been, Lavelle probably voted.
The one that voted fifth?
Fifth
that
out
was
of
Lavelle.
fifth.
He admitted that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he tweeted about it. Yeah.
Gosh, dang it, Lavelle.
He said Faber was fifth.
Yeah.
On his ballot.
Just fire whoever, even the two fourth.
You want Lavelle
place
fired?
People. Yes. Fire them all.
You're an election denier?
Yes.
God. You're fired.
Again, fine with him losing, but 42 or 41 or whatever it was votes to 150 something. No. What are we doing?
No, stupid.
Hey, what's your name? Meat Sauce?
Yes.
Do you know what is 100 days from today?
100 days from today would be...
Is that kickoff?
The Vikings game?
Vikings in London.
Oh, wow.
That's it? 100
days from today. Minnesota Vikings UK tweeted that 2 hours ago.
Oh, hell yeah.
100 days from today. And you snap your fingers, I'll probably go to sleep.
Yep.
You know, it's 3 weeks.
Also be here.
You know, it's 3 weeks from today. But less than for you two. The college football play.
Oh, yeah.
The game.
Yeah, Hawk and I paid extra for it.
NCAA.
Cannot
20.
So
Can't wait.
2.5 weeks for you guys.
Yeah,
Just can't wait.
Yeah.
No, exactly 3 weeks from today is a bigger deal than close to 3 weeks from today. What's 3 weeks from today, Zachary?
Rosen going to the cabin.
You're close.
Look
at the whiteboard, you dumb bitch.
Oh, yeah, Rube Party. I've forgotten.
The Rube Party is 3 weeks from today.
Well, wait, that'll interrupt Hawk and I playing NCAA football. We'll have to cancel.
Yeah, I'll take just enough time to walk out on stage, sing a song, hand the mic off, and walk back.
You want to just hook it up to your teleprompter?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you guys hear Rosie's excuse of why he isn't going?
Oh, he actually isn't going.
Yeah, he has an excuse, though.
And that is?
He's going to see Lyle Lovett.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's true. He is. He's going to see Lyle Lovett.
Is it that night or is it a few nights later, but he's just got to
It's the following Monday, but he's got to get ready for it.
It's that night.
Unbearable.
I can't believe he's not going to the Rube Party. I can't. I'll tell you why I say that. Because that guy loves when people cheer for him more than I do.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
He could show up at 9:30.
That's what I'm saying.
Hawks band would be going. He could do the bit and then leave 15 minutes later.
Yeah, I think Rosie going to the Rube Party, though, at this point is like Cersei Lannister walking through King's Landing. It's she's amongst the peasants, and it is shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Shame.
Not a man of the people?
I don't think so. No. Otherwise, he would have come and seen us in Vegas, but didn't want to come see his people.
Was he in the same city?
Yep, he was in the same city when we were there. Yeah, he wanted to stay at Circa. It was not a work trip for him, even though I'm sure he...
Oh, that's right. He asked permission to be able to videotape, or not videotape. That makes
women
me sound
in the bathroom.
Makes me sound like
he was with Hawk's dad.
The old shoe camera.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, I wrote this.
Remember that?
Great song.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah.
One of us.
The system. Yeah. That's exactly right.
Yeah. This is, yes.
That's old school, man.
When I first started here.
Yeah. Power Trip Morning Show, true superstar.
Well-written song, too.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, hotline's ringing.
That's Mr. Z. Let's talk to Mr. Z when we come back.
Superstar doing his bit.
This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
This song goes out to my family, to all the ones who died before me. I'm sure the family life made you do things you never wanted to, so I wrote this song to say thank you.
Hailed as the nicest man in stand-up, 2021 Grammy-nominated comedian Nate Bargatze is headed to the State Fair Grandstand. You can see him on the Be Funny Tour when he takes the stage on Saturday, August 24th. Limited tickets are still available. For more info and to secure your tickets, head over to KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
All right, we ran super late in the last segment, complaining about God knows what. Should we just dive right into Mr. Z? Because he's got some stuff going on.
The water's fine.
Hi, Mr. Z.
Dive into him.
Hey guys, what's up?
All right,
What's up,
let's talk about the old. Let's talk about the old movies that are hitting the theaters this weekend. Let's start with the one that's looking a little rocky. Maybe Kevin Costner overvalued his own place in the universe because people have loved Yellowstone the last 4 or 5 years. But it sounds like he spent a good chunk of his own money, and the studio spent a bunch of money on Horizon: An American Saga. And the reviews aren't good. And the last time we heard the trends a day or two ago, it was not trending to do very well this weekend.
Yeah, it's not expected to do a ton. We're hoping for that 15 million, maybe 20 million range. This is one of those times that Rotten Tomatoes is not very good. If you're going to just go and look at the number, you really need to dig a little deeper and read. I've seen it. It's definitely not a bad movie. The problem the movie has is it's 3 hours long, and it's 6 hours total. And the first hour or two of this series is setup. Getting to know the characters, meeting a lot of different people. It's a beautiful movie. It's not bad, but if somebody said they were bored, I wouldn't have any problem with that. But most reviewers that I've read aren't saying that it's bad. They just wasn't their thing, a little too long. Some of them were confused. I was not. And I can tell you that by the end of the movie, I'm completely ready for part 2. I will be seeing part 2. Kind of excited for it.
Is it basically a movie about, I guess, Native Americans being ripped off? I mean, is that it? Essentially, it's about them losing everything to the white man?
Is that, well, I mean, that's part of it, but that's not what it's about.
Okay, because I heard him describing it.
It's just about the struggle across for all different kinds of people.
Okay.
And Pastor even said that he doesn't pull any punches, but he also doesn't, it's not an apology letter. It's just what happened.
Okay, yeah.
And
right.
Some of the Native Americans were, that's not what it is. It's not any sort of, I didn't feel like it was any sort of a hit piece or anything. It's just what happened, and it's really, from 6 different perspectives.
Okay.
And that's one of them.
I got to tell you, man.
So, beautiful, though.
What you just said was better than the trailer, because I feel like I had no reason to go see this. I love Old West movies, but watching the trailer, I felt like I had no reason to see this. I know that story, and I know you know what I mean? I couldn't find a reason to get excited to go see this movie.
Yeah, well, and like I said, for me, a lot of us, especially I'm a little older, when I was a kid, I grew up with my dad watching a lot of the old Westerns, and it really feels a lot like that. There's a lot of, music playing, the cowboys looking over their shoulder and tipping their hat back to people and stuff. There were so many times in the movie that I felt like, oh man, I'm kind of back home here for a minute or two every now and then. So yeah, really nice. But yes, long. People said it was confusing. It's like, compared to the first 3 episodes of Game of Thrones, something like that. This isn't that confusing. You don't need your notebook to watch the movie.
All right, the other big movie that comes out, A Quiet Place, Day One.
That looks so good.
It really does.
AQPDO, they call it in short. Yes. It is, I'll give a heads up to anyone going to. It's very good. It's definitely A Quiet Place Day One. They don't need a lot more plot than that, but I will say that Krasinski, of course, a big hand in the first 2. He's got a special vision, and that had Krasinski's kind of feel to it, his heart to the movie. Now, he didn't really do any, he was involved with this one, but he let it go to a new director, and it has heart. The only way I can put it, it's kind of a different heart than the first Quiet Place. It's set in, New York City or whatever, Black Tar. It's just a different feel to the movie. But so when people are trying to put your finger on the difference between the first 2 Quiet Places and this one, it is just a different setting, different color palette. Everything about it is slightly different. But it's the first day of A Quiet Place.
Yeah, and those are wonderful movies. I love those movies.
Yeah. You know, the second one, the first one was so good because it was like a new thing. It's so rare that you get to go to a movie and there's kind of a new thing. Quiet Place is like a new idea.
I love that.
And so the second one maybe didn't hold up as well as the first one because it didn't have that kind of that newness to it. Yeah. But it was still good. And this one's the same thing. Now we just get to see what it was like on day one. So still the same tension when you're sitting in a theater with a bunch of people and you can't make a noise. There's no music, there's no sound, there's no nothing, and everyone's just sitting still. And that is such a cool feeling. And it's fun.
See, I watched it on an airplane, and I hated the movie. I hated it. But then everyone said you have to watch it in the theater or at home, and so
it's so good, man.
I need to rewatch it. I will give it another chance.
Thank you,
Mr. Z. What's next? What's the next big film that comes out?
You know, it's so nice. Inside Out 2 has given everyone, I've been positive for a long time, trying to stay positive, and we finally see that when you give people a good movie, even a decent good movie, like Inside Out 2 was a good movie, it set records. You know, people want to get back to theater. So we have another kids one. The big one that we can talk about here pretty soon, the next big one will be Twisters probably. I mean, Despicable Me 4 will be Despicable Me, but Twisters is gaining speed, rocket speed. It is going to do way more business. They were thinking originally like a $40 to $50 million opening. It's going to blast past that. Wow. Twisters is going to be the next talk of the movie business.
Have you seen it?
In mid-July.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I can say I've seen it. I can't review it, but I have seen it, yes.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be like on the verge of Sharknado, kind of, to be honest with you. I thought people were going to make fun of it. I had no idea it was going to be that good, or that successful, I should say. You're not saying it's good. You're saying it's going to be successful.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. Let's go back to the first one. I can talk about the first one with more openness. The first one was ridiculous, but if you lean into it and say, yeah, we know the science is wrong, you know, but we're still going to put a cow in a tornado and fly it past you. And people were like, okay, I'm fine with that. Cause that's what one of the problems was. It's a summertime popcorn movie where there's so many people that don't want to be bogged down with, like the breakdown of whether the science is true or not. So it worked in the sense that it leaned into I know it's ridiculous, and we all know it's ridiculous, so let's just enjoy a cool tornado.
Yeah. When you were saying there are people that don't want to lean into the science, Sauce was adamantly nodding his head.
Yeah. Yes, sir. My kind of film. Yeah. My kind of film.
Yeah, cows and stuff.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawk and I will see it and probably cry.
All right. I'm crying thinking about it.
Thanks, Mr. Z.
Hey, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
You can't wait for Twisters.
I look forward to
Hawk
seeing
and I will
it.
go see it.
Yeah, man.
We'll see it next door. He'll
Come
buy
over here,
popcorn.
I'll give you a couple Twisters.
Why don't you guys see it on the way to the Hall of Fame game in the fall?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, the fall. It's in
August.
August.
Why don't you stop off in I don't know, somewhere near?
Are we driving or are we going to fly? Do you know yet?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, the bit doesn't
One of
work
the
if
two.
Rosie's not here.
What really matters is next. We'll do scores and stats around the world of sports. This is the Power Trip Morning Show with John Kriesel on the Fan.
Get ready to laugh the night away when comedian Russell Peters heads to Treasure Island. Don't miss the hilarious and unapologetic comic when he takes the stage in the Island Event Center November 29th. Tickets are on sale now, and you can get yours today at TICasino.com.
There's this Facebook page called, I think it's called Ruin Your Childhood or something, where they take children's books and change the title.
Oh my.
I just sent you one of them. Man, I tell you, I laugh like an idiot for just,
I saw another one like this, and it was Daddy Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and it shows the dad leaving, and there's Barry Wood in the window.
It's
man.
They take the actual covers of children's books and just change the title, and I'm going to send you guys a few of them.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Here, I'm going to send you these.
All right, while you're doing that, I'll tell people that What Really Matters is brought to you by our friends at Catalyst and CatalystSupplyCo.com. For you installers and contractors out there, make sure you're a Catalyst company, CatalystSupplyCo.com.
That's what really matters, right?
Yeah, these are good.
Oh, my.
Yeah, because that is, I think, an actual book about divorce. And so, hold on.
Which one are you laughing at?
Hold on.
The butt plug one? Which one are you laughing at?
The first one.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant.
I told you, man. I know. I laughed. I laid in bed when I should have been sleeping last night and laughed.
Man, that's funny.
I like the one with the two little baby mice, or the two mice.
Night 2 of the NBA draft was last night. The Wolves were slated to draft 37th, but they didn't do that. They traded back 3 times and absolutely completely out of round 2. And in doing so, they also traded away former first-round pick Wendell Moore.
Oh, my.
In a salary dump.
The third one after the egg one is brilliant.
Pretty good.
The NASA developed a pipeline.
For your dad's gaping.
But what really matters is this.
You notice how the guy inside the butt plug said, Happy Father's Day?
What about the next one that says I need to get the F away from my family?
Anyway, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. You to the cat.
I know, it was great, right?
These are great, dude.
Funny stuff.
Did.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
That. Amazon Prime's, I'm sorry again. Amazon's Prime Day sale this year will run July 16th through July 17th. Engadget reported several tech deals ahead of the event, which will involve multiple Apple products. Early sales include a 4-pack of AirTags for $20 off, as well as deals on the MacBook Pro, Apple Watch Series 9, which I think I got to do that, man. My watch is not holding the charge anymore. Apple Pencil Pro.
Mine didn't hold the charge on day 1.
Is that right?
Apple Watches.
Yeah, they don't. I know.
20 minutes.
It's the worst because I love it, except for that.
Yeah, I keep telling Zach I'm thinking about going back to Fitbits, and he goes, "No, don't do that.
Whoa,
yeah,
don't do that.
I got the.
I want a battery.
I got the golf app. I have a separate golf watch, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just get the app for the Apple Watch to see that I don't have to carry around 2 watches for. I got through 4 holes, and my watch was dead. My Apple Watch. So.
I don't understand why they don't fix that.
Right.
Zachary, this is something you would normally know.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the Apple Watch battery?
It's a conspiracy, I think.
Look how big it is.
What, your wiener?
I mean, you can only pack so much. I mean, it's.
Why does the Fitbit battery last like 2.5 days and the Apple Watch lasts about 10 hours?
There's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and some.
I
cases
have all
cellular.
of that turned off. I swear to God, I do. I have all of that turned off. All I want is to count my steps and to show me nudes.
What?
There's a low power mode that could maybe help you, but I mean, how long have you had it?
This one's probably Series 1. I don't know.
Okay, well that's yeah.
But I think the new ones don't.
I've had 2 of them, and I've had the same complaint. It dies too quickly. They're sweet, man. It's sweet technology.
It is.
I should buy one today, right, Hawk?
You probably should.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait on the brand new one.
Will you buy me one?
Yeah, I'll buy you 12 of them.
Yeah, what do you care?
If you get the one that Parrish has, you'll have no battery.
What's he gonna wear?
That's the one Tim has.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Was that genius?
Yeah, you're funny today.
Thank
man.
you. Golly.
What about the rest of us?
You guys are great.
Oh, wow, that's not as sincere.
Okay.
Apple Watch Ultra 2 is 15% off.
Yeah, you should get
that. Means
that
it's $719. That's still a lot for a watch, brother.
Thanks, Hulkster.
Don't steal my bits to try to get a genius out of here.
Golden bits.
All right?
Bronny James was picked 55th to the Los Angeles Lakers, so LeBron James Jr. joins his dad. I guess I didn't know that not only would they be the first father-son duo to play on the same team, they would be the first active father-son duo playing in the NBA at the same time.
Oh.
I didn't know that either. Right.
I
thought maybe there was some overlap at some point, but there was not. So this would be the first active duo, and obviously then the first active set of teammates that are father-son. Well, there's so many ways that this is difficult to accomplish. Number one, how many players play for 15 or 20 years? You have to be as good as LeBron James to even have that luxury, right? He's been playing almost 20 years, over 20, because he got drafted in 03, so 20 or whatever, 20 or 21. You have to have a kid pretty young.
Yeah.
Right? He must have had him at, just about 20 years old, 19 or 20 years old. And then you have to have that kid be good enough to make the NBA.
Yeah.
Not super likely, but LeBron checks all of those boxes, and here we are.
Yeah.
It'll be cool to watch, even though I just can't stand LeBron. Can't stand him.
If we get just 1 or 2 cool alley-oop highlights out of the 2 of them, that's pretty cool.
That'd be neato burrito. Did you guys see the picture of LeBron holding Bronny when he won the championship?
No.
It says, I forget who tweeted it, but it was a tweet. It was LeBron holding Bronny. Bronny's a little boy. and it said LeBron stats when he took this picture match what they were this season or something. I forget what it was. It was really cool.
It's right, because he's still playing at a super high level.
Super high level, yeah. Imagine that.
Yep. Man, nepotism.
Parrish says you should buy the Ultra Hogs.
Is that right?
Yep.
Says his Ultra lasts 3 days.
What?
Whoa.
Is that right? I'm definitely buying that then because I would love to have a watch that I could sleep with.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded terrible. But you know what I mean?
Well, you're a slut, though.
Will it still last 3 days then?
That's what I'm saying. If I had a watch, if my phone alarm vibrated on my arm, it would definitely wake me up.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uncle Tim.
What's he say?
Says, Ultra, baby, I can golf 2 rounds with the app and still have a 35% battery life. If I don't golf, it lasts for 3 days.
Bitchin'.
All right, think you're stuck now. Got to do it.
Yeah,
Oh, no. Help.
Oh, right. That's good.
But what really matters is this.
I'm looking at some early Prime deals right now.
Man, I should get one of these.
I'm thinking I might get one of these. The Hawaiian shaved ice and snow cone machine is only $35.
Oh, my God.
You're going to use it twice.
Dude, do you not love snow cones?
No,
Of
of
course.
It's
You're
not
never
authentic.
going to use
It's
that.
not authentic.
If it's shaved ice,
Yeah.
see, the real stuff is shave ice.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about waxed ice?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's what you're talking
It's
about.
greasy.
Yeah, I just wanted to smooth
You
my
would use that once and then go, why do I have this?
I would bring it to work.
Yeah, good point.
I have a
We
waffle
have it in-
machine out there right now. Is that what you call it, waffle machine?
We have a waffle machine, a pizza oven.
Which we
and
use.
Yeah, we need some Hawaiian ice.
Hawaiian ice.
How good would it be right now to have some Hawaiian ice?
Yeah, it would be good.
Can I give you
I'd have
another?
one.
Can I give you another idea?
Give her hell.
Well, he was going to buy the... Yeah, go ahead.
One of those pretzel things.
Oh, yeah. Will you
the hell
buy
is-
that, Hawk?
what's a pretzel?
That you can hang the pretzels
pretzel
in
up.
and they warm up?
What'd they do to you?
Jesus. Will you get one of those?
Sure.
So we can probably cook it in like the pizza
You know what?
oven.
I would probably go back to being really hefty if we had one of those. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love those damn things.
And somebody would
I
have...
love pretzels.
We'd have cheese sauce here.
Is that your cousin?
That'd be an improvement.
Well done.
Well done, Hogs.
And back in the day, Zachary, when I lived in St. Paul and I'd go to about 20 Wild games a year just to get hot chocolate and pretzels.
Oh.
As soon as the old press box pretzel machine, like you're referring to, got filled, normally about halfway or towards the end of the first period, I'd say, the dinner bell has rung.
Yes.
Let's go eat.
R.I.P.
And I'd have about 3 and ask Tenneby about how hockey works. Have him explain offsides to me for the 15th time. I get it now, but I didn't back then. And then I'd go home. Those were the days. A lot of Wild games.
It is awesome.
But I
That's what
lived
miss.
4 minutes from there. It was awesome.
I can't wait till the fall. I need my fix of free press box food.
Yeah,
Okay.
we survived off that when I was an intern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you were there every day for 24 hours.
Well, at one point, a friend of mine literally said to me, "Hey, Paul, just because it's free doesn't mean it's fat free."
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Who said that? Can I guess?
Yep.
Hang on. Let me see here. Who said that? I'm going to guess.
Tree.
No.
Ski club pad.
That's him. It's definitely him.
Scene bear.
Scene Bear said that.
I can see him saying this.
Scene bear.
Yeah.
Scene bear.
Scene Bear has my best interest, and he
is your.
Yeah, he has my best interest.
Is it my turn again?
I don't know.
The Twins won 13-6 over the Diamondbacks. Now they have Seattle this weekend at Seattle. What really matters, though, is this.
Good point. I'm going to find, you know what? I'm going to find a product that you think I should buy, Corey.
Well, I mean, I think an Apple Watch with a battery is already the winner.
I think you're probably
that's
right.
My
That's
biggest complaint,
$719.
too. Yeah, that's a
who
lot of
cares,
money.
Right? Am I right,
For a
Tommy? Who
watch.
cares?
Yeah, what do you care?
I don't care at all. That's right. I'm not going to bring it with me. Even if I could, I probably wouldn't.
We'd bury you in the watch.
Can't bring the money with you is what I mean.
What's he care?
You'd bury me in the
With
watch?
the
With
watch?
the watch. With the watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that makes
yeah,
way
yeah.
more sense.
Sorry.
What happened to me?
You
Shrink ray.
Did I go in a black hole?
pulverized.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
None of this is worth a damn. Yeah, I don't want one of those. This is a Tushy Classic, which is Amazon's favorite bidet, delivering a refreshing stream of water up your anus.
Wow, is that what it says?
Yeah, that's the advertisement.
Just polish that turd cutter.
Yeah.
The best thing that's ever been invented in the world, ever.
You still love yours, or are you over it?
I almost swore I love it. It's the best thing ever. It just is. I miss it when I'm not there.
That's a weird thing.
When I come home, I pet my dogs, and then I go to my bidet and I say hi.
You just wave at it and say hi.
Hey, baby. I'll be with you later. Get all ready for me.
The only time I've ever used a bidet, I didn't actually use it. I was in I was visiting a friend's suite in Vegas at Aria, and I was like, "What's this?" It was a few cocktails deep. Pushed the button, but I was standing wrong, and it was one of those little separate room where the toilet's in its own room, and I got just blasted all over my shirt. I saw the thing go down, and I couldn't. I'm not as flight of foot as I used to be, and so I just got hosed down.
You got to be careful.
Yep, had to go change clothes, shower up.
Zach's getting nostalgic. He misses his bidet.
Yeah, man, you need to go home and say hi to it.
Yeah,
make sure it's
a few
cool.
more hours. I think it's listening.
Is it?
Yeah, I put the radio on before I leave.
That one's
you have a
good.
smart bidet?
So it can hear you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your bidet is basically, what were they called yesterday? When we talked about
grooms of the stool.
Yeah, your bidet's your groom of the stool.
Does it talk? Is it like corn again?
Yeah.
I quit.
Does it play the song in South Park when he tries to buy the Japanese toilet? That's that
episode is so good.
So good.
You spent 10
Nathan McKinnon of the Colorado Avalanche won the MVP, the Hart Trophy.
No kidding.
MVP, Zachary. Nathan McKinnon.
Yeah, no, good for him. Definitely earned it. He was, there's so many good players right now in the NHL, but you talk about McDavid, we obviously saw a lot of him, but McKinnon was a cut above the rest somehow, even in this group of very talented guys. So NHL's in a good place right now. The ratings are good, and the talent's good. So excited for next season.
What really matters is this.
Okay. That one's boring. I'll tell you anyway. Rihanna was discovered by American producer Evan Rogers in 2003, who saw oh my gosh, one of us. Oh, my computer's locked up. Sorry. Anyway, who saw the singer performing with a girl group while he was on holiday, and there were two other girls. And he said, the minute Rihanna walked into the room, it was like she was the only one in there. She has that star power.
Those early days, man. That SOS video.
Man, Umbrella. Oof.
Umbrella's an absolute crippler.
Still our best song.
So good.
But when you're deployed, the TV channels are all armed for American Forces Network, and then the commercials are just military stuff. So it's not, and it's by design. They don't want you getting too horned up. My brother would tape TRL and MTV videos and all that, send it to us. I remember the first time when I popped in a DVD over there with the fellas.
Yeah.
And I remember one of our younger guys goes, I see why they don't put this kind of stuff on AFN. He said, I need to go touch myself.
Okay.
And he did that video. She is just writhing around.
Yeah, she's writhing.
Was that T-Bone?
Yeah, she looks very
It
uncomfortable.
wasn't T-Bone, no.
Well, now this next generation knows her more for her beauty line than her music, right?
Yeah,
My
for her too,
10-year-old
man.
loves Fenty Beauty more than she loves Rihanna's songs.
And she's like a billionaire because
she's
of it,
a
right?
billionaire.
Good for her, man. That's awesome.
Good for her.
Fenty's
yeah.
a huge deal.
Roll it.
Yeah, those early.
What song is it?
SOS.
SOS.
Oh, that song wails.
Yes,
Song-
it is.
Can we review it?
What about Shut Up and Drive? Remember that song?
That's decent.
I like that tune.
But Umbrella is, I agree, is number one.
That's her best.
That's a gaping crippler.
Wow.
What about S&M, though? That is...
I like it sometimes, sure.
That song is just...
No, the song.
Run This Town.
Yeah.
Run This Town's good, yeah. Yeah, she's got a...
lot of them.
She's got a couple of deep cuts that are really good, too.
Whoa.
Hard is a good one.
Okay, be cool, man.
Yeah.
Better than
Quit
soft.
talking about your toilet.
The news is
you
next.
Mr.
Marnie
Toilet,
Gellner should be joining shortly. Mark Parrish should be here in a second or two. Initials at 8:15 with $68,500 on the line with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. That's later. Power to your morning, Joe fan.